All right. So, all right, Shalom. First and foremost, before we get started with anything, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha HaKodash. That honors be to the apostles and the others, great millstone to rule well. Peace, blessing, salutations be to the hopeful elect. All right, the sincere brothers and sisters out there who follow after the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai and truth and sincerity. All right, it's just going to be a brief, straight to the point lesson. Go ahead and go into this article right here, which is on shtfplan.com. I personally find that this is a very reliable news outlet in terms of prophecy news. It says companies vow to mandate COVID. Ooh, companies vow to mandate. It's hard because when you read certain things, it has it there, and you're so tempted to read it right away. Companies vow to mandate, and it's getting ridiculous, man. And you can see that this devil is butthurt. All right, he's getting very salty with this. He doesn't want to hear this stuff getting brought out no more. And pretty soon, it's going to come to a point where that famine of the word is going to hit. All right, that Amos 8 and 11 to 12. Which that's part of making a choice too. Are you going to follow the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem? Well, not the servants, but are you going to listen to the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai and follow, the ways of righteousness that the Lord has used them to proclaim unto you? Or are you going to continue in your folly? You see, you're going to have to make a choice. All right, you're going to have to make a choice, and the big choice that you're going to have to make. At the end of the day is, are you going to serve the Lord or are you going to serve this world? You're going to serve Satan. It doesn't matter what you label that second thing as, because remember that there's only two ways. All right, Matthew 7 and 13 to 14, it says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So there's a straight gate and there's a broad gate. Right? There is no, semi-slim gate. There's two options. One is serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, and the other one is serving this world, serving Esau, serving your own flesh, serving Satan, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, atheism. You see, so the broad gate obviously, is filled with people, man. Filled with people. So that's the choice you got to make. And what comes with this straight gate is when you go into this word, even straight, you can see that it's spelled a little differently, which it goes into a narrow path, but it also goes into difficulty. Okay. A narrow passage of water connecting two seas. So yeah, this was the first point. Used in reference to a situation characterized by a specified degree of trouble or difficulty. You see? Because another thing, when you're entering into this straight gate, everything that's of the broad gate is coming against you, man. You see, Yahweh Shai told us that he chose us out of the world. Okay. So of course this world is not, because we don't conform to the ways of this world. We don't conform, and we're damn sure not going to, Lord will, we're damn sure not going to conform with the ways of this beast system. All right. We're not going to conform with the New World Order. We're not going to conform with these different ideologies, philosophies that this devil is constantly pushing out. We're not going to conform with taking, the mark of the beast, man. And once again, Lord will. All right, but this says, now, talking too damn much. Let me go ahead and get into this article. This says it was posted July 8th, 2021, so 2 days ago. About says companies vow to mandate COVID. Oh my, why do I keep saying that? Companies vow to mandate CV shots as soon as they're given full approval, which is referring to the FDA, because as widespread as they may seem already, they still haven't been given that FDA approval yet, which is just all fucking game to them anyways, because they're all behind that. All right, it's not like because they always try to make you seem like in that movie Manchurian Candidate. They always try to make you seem like there's some good guys that are involved in politics or involved in the background of things, like up in the upper chambers of people, like, the 1%, there's always that one good guy. Like the FDA is just, no, the FDA is working for the elites, man. They'll approve whatever the hell they want them to approve. You need to understand that. Just like Democrats and Republicans, not one is, okay, well, this one actually cares about us. No, they both don't give a rat's ass about you. Okay? Everything, bro, the elites, literally, it tells you the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. Do you really think that there's something on this planet in terms of, mainstream, television programs, news sources, manufacturing companies, food establishments, these main things that you think that they don't have a say in this? Come on, man. Like, come on. Because you can even see with the Mo thing. Because it started where it wasn't even there. Then they legalized it, and now it's all over. Now, now if you are a so-called straight male, and that's a key thing right there that they put out, because the elites know that shit is wicked, man. Listen to that, straight. So if you're not straight, what are you? Crooked. Come on, man. You're fucked up. These people got demons on them, man. But if you're a straight male and you won't go out with the transgender, a man that became a woman, then you're off. How is that? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, but it just gets worse, and the reason it's getting worse is because they're constantly influencing society and pushing that Babylon juice further down people's throats, and they eat it up. All right, but it says many companies, especially hospitals, are going to mandate the VID, experimental gene therapy shot, which is what this website calls it, because they know it's a bunch of fucking horse shit. Says as soon as it is given full Food and Drug Administration approval. Already without full approval, Houston Methodist hospitals have made headlines for firing employees who continue to refuse to take this shot. And eventually, this is going to become widespread. All right, now remember, this is the prelude. All right, but this kind of gives you an insight on how it's going to look like, on a minor level, because it's going to be way worse when the chip gets rolled out, right? But this also shows, right now who's already looking like they're going to crack, who's going to crack under pressure, because there's some brothers, I can guarantee have already noticed. If you go around and you ask family members, whoever, are you going to take that? A microchip? Are you going to take that when they bring it out? Most people, vast majority of people, pretty much everybody I've ever asked said no. And that's cool, but when that time actually comes and when they can't operate in society like a civilian and now they're an outcast, they're going to conform. You see, that's the problem. A lot of our people are just talk. And the Lord even said that. Their lips draw nigh unto me, but their heart is far from me. All right, let me get this. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15 down to 18. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which the image of the beast is the beast system. Okay. And part of that, part of the image is that New World Order. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Which all of this, the chip is, the chip is essentially, like brothers bring out, it's a brand, showing that Esau owns you. But conforming to this beast in general shows that you're okay with being a slave to this demon, man, this devil. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, you can see right here, it's giving you a couple, the reason it's giving you, a more so broad description of somebody is because John the Revelator is trying to tell you everybody, which is what he did in the first thing, causeth all right, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So everybody's included in this right here. Okay, because that's the point, especially, worldwide, but especially here in America, you have to take that or you are out. You see, which even in the Philippines with this jab, they're way ahead of schedule, man. And that really just shows Jacob's trouble, is going to hit different places sooner than others. Because the Philippines, the way they made it sound already, what that president guy is saying is that you're through if you don't take this. You're getting cast into prison, man. And they haven't even gotten to the chip yet. So, hey, man, different places are going to get hit with different things sooner than others. But at the end of the day, everybody's going to have to conform to the ways of this beast, or you will be cast out, which essentially you're going to be put to death. But the Lord is going to protect his men, so most of the remnant is not going to, die, period. Actually, most brothers are not going to taste death. All right, but everybody needs to be willing to if it comes to that. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this is part of your livelihood right here, buying and selling. You're not going to be able to make any purchases. You're not going to be able to pay any bills, get any groceries. You're not going to be able to receive income, receive government benefits. You're not going to be a citizen anymore. Okay? You're going to be a beast. You're going to be living like an animal. You see, in the sense of that, compared to what you're not going to be doing, well, let me clock into my 9 to 5 and get my weekly paycheck. No, there ain't no more of that. There ain't no more of going down the street to Kroger's and buying a week full of groceries. There ain't no more of that. Everything, all your assets, all the shit that you got is worthless if you don't take this chip. And I'm not saying that to say take it. I'm saying that to say make sure that you don't take that bullshit. You need to stay committed to Yahweh Shemel Shai. And if you're not committed to the Lord right now, then you need to start today. All right, not tomorrow. Because you don't, like it says, what is your life? It is but a vapor. You don't even know if you're going to be here tomorrow. The Lord might see what you're going to say today. Yeah, I'm going to get right today. If you fuck around and say tomorrow, you might die. People play around with the Lord, man, like he can't drop you in a second. And you want to see, especially since I said that, I'm going to get this because I read this a few days ago. And boy, is this a testimony. And I didn't even see it. But through faith, it happened. What chapter was it in? Here it is. Oh, here it is. All right. This is Acts chapter 12, verse 21 to 23. Keep thinking the Lord's plan, man. All right, the Lord is tired of wickedness. He's tired of pride. He's tired of all that. And this was an Edomite. So how much more you Israelites out there that don't want to return to Yahweh Shemel Shai and put on that humble clothing, man? You know, Edomites, they're proud by nature and they're fucking, but this shows you that the Lord, bro, the Lord is not playing with people, man. And that why do you think Jeremiah 37 is a thing? Why do you think the Lord is going to jack up Jacob? Because he's tired of our shit. All right. That's why he said in Isaiah, why should he be stricken anymore? The Lord ain't going to send us to another captivity because most of our people don't want to get right. The Lord said, you know what? This remnant, they going to get delivered. The rest of them dead. And they going to have to come back in the kingdom. Lord's like, I'm tired of putting you people through the same shit because you don't fucking learn. You figure after touching the stove so many times and it burns your hand, you would think that you would understand that it's fucking hot. But our people don't get it. But that's all right because prophecy says that the elect are going to get delivered and everybody else, the 2/3 are going to return to the loins of the elect in the kingdom of heaven. All right, if you're not of that remnant, the remnant will see you on the other side. If you're a mom, or a dad or an uncle or a cousin, and you're a 2/3, but you're your son or your nephew or whoever is an Israelite following the Lord, you'll see him in the kingdom, man. But all the Israelites out there, man, you need to get right. All right, you need to seek the Lord while he may be found. But Acts 12:21 says, and upon a set day, Herod, arrayed in royal apparel, sat upon his throne and made an oration unto them, which is, let me just look it up, be sure it's a speech. Yeah, formal speech. You just, you can look at the context, but I'm just going to get the point of this because the point is that this man got killed. All right, what he's trying to say and what he's trying to be cool and shit, that don't fucking matter. All right. It's in there. It's in here for content, to give you to tell you what he's doing and all that. But I'm saying the point is right here. It says, and the people gave a shout saying, it is the voice of a God and not of a man. So the people that were listening to him exalted him and idolized him. And immediately the angel of the Lord smote him because he gave not God the glory. And he was eaten of worms and gave up the ghost. So wait a minute, who sent that angel? The Lord. You think the Lord can't do the same thing to you if you don't want to get right? But the Lord is actually a very terrifying power, man, because let me go ahead and get this for you. Damn, I fucked that up. There we go. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. Meaning that more than likely ain't even going to happen to you. And you think, well, that's a good thing. Well, I've been a moe, I've been an adulterer, I've been a thief, I've been a murderer, I've been all these things, but the Lord hasn't judged me. I must be doing something right, or there must be no God, or whatever the hell these niggas are saying out here. The Lord said that he reserves the unjust unto the day of judgment. So meaning there's people out there, the Lord is continually giving you your daily calories, making sure you're hydrated, clothed, bathing, all that, just for when the day of judgment comes, you get hit with a nuclear missile and die that terrible death. You see, the Lord ain't nobody to play with, man. So back to the original topic at hand, which is right here. You will have to make a choice, and soon. All right, so are you going to serve the Lord or are you going to serve Satan? That's essentially what it comes down to. And if you're going to serve the Lord, you have to serve him in truth and sincerity. All right, but this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Boom. So what? You can't serve two masters. Serve the Lord, or serve this world. Don't try to do both, because that trying to do both, that goes into being lukewarm, and the Lord's going to spew you out of his mouth. James 4:4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. Boom. You see. So that's how the Lord deals. All right. That's how the Most High deals, and that's how his son deals. Let's prove it. When it says that the Father and the Son are one, so like they're not literally one. They're different entities, if that's the right word. If not, Salakia, but they're different beings, but they're on one accord. Matthew 12 and 30, this is one of my favorite scriptures. He that is not with, and this is red letter, let me press this button for you. Matthew 12 and 30. He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth abroad. So Yahweh Shai said the same thing as the Heavenly Father. If you're not with me, you're against me. You're my enemy. Okay, because what does it mean if you're against? It means you're an opponent. You're in opposition. An opponent, opposition, enemy, whatever word you want to use to make yourself look fancy. Whatever fucking word you want to use. The point being, like Yahweh Shai said, you're against him. You're an enemy, man. Okay? And you will be dealt with. You'll be destroyed. All right, simple as that. So you need to make a choice, man. Are you going to conform to the ways of this devil and take that mark of the beast and conform to these different ideologies and philosophies that have Babylonian juice? Or are you going to be an enemy to the world and to these false doctrines and serve Yahweh Shema Shai and be a defender of the gospel and to be faithful unto death? All right, let me go ahead and close out with this. Revelations 2 and 10. This is to the sincere believers out there. All right. In fact, red letter again. Boom. Yahweh Shai said it. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And this isn't talking about the spiritual demon Satan. All right. This is talking about Esau, Edom. Shall cast some of you into prison that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days, which this is a period of time. All right. Don't take that literal. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Be thou faithful unto death, and I'll give thee a crown of life. One more for you. Right? What was it? Sirach. Sirach 4:28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Boom. All right. So if you're going to choose the Lord, you've made a great choice. All right. Remember Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. That's our whole purpose. All right. So if you chose, which of course you didn't literally choose the Lord, because the Lord said he chose us out of the world, but in terms of how we perceive things, between serving the Lord and serving the world, or serving the Lord, serving Satan, whatever you want to put in as that second input, you chose to serve the Lord. Now do it unto death, man. In other words, never give up. Always continue to serve the Lord and fight for what's right. All right? Don't ever give in to the ways of this beast, to the ways of Esau, Edom, to this new world order. Reject the chip, reject the jab, reject bowing down to these idols. All right? Serve Yahweh Shema Shai in truth and sincerity forever. All right, but with that said, give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shema Shai, Shema Kakodash. Double honors be to the apostle and the elders of Great Millstone, roll well. Peace, blessings, salutations be to the hopefully elect. With that said, Shalom, Mawafil Ball.